So Amazon dropped a new show called The Runarounds, and I love it. Bro, this show is so good. When I saw the early reviews, I was bummed because I was like actually really excited for this show. And so before they dropped the trailer and stuff, the early reviews came out and it was only a few and they was like, "Oh, the show was bad" or whatever the case may be. And I was just like, "Oh, that sucks." But then they dropped the trailer and I was like, "This looks fun." So when the show came out last week, I watched it on my own because I wanted my own opinion. And I loved every single minute of it, man. This show is so good. It's a perfect blend between like OBX, Julie and the Phantoms, and like Daisy Jones and the Six. It's like all three combined. And I think they pull it off really well. I heard that the show like they were like making this show for like 5 years, and you can kind of tell like from the character work, the storylines, the music, the cinematography, like everything worked in this season. Like I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. Now, I do know there are some people that didn't want to watch it because of what happened with OBX4 and the drama that happened over there. What I will say to that is leave that over there. Like that had nothing to do with this show. Like the Pates had to do what they had to do. Like they didn't have a lot of room. Rudy wanted to leave. Whatever that drama situation is, they can't control the lives of two grown adults. Like that's just something they can't do. So they had to work with what they had, unfortunately. And I get a lot of people don't like the end result. I'm not in the biggest, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but at the end of the day, it happened and it's over there. Like, leave that over there. Like, this show is really good. And I feel like if you're a fan of any of the shows that I compared it to, like, you will definitely like this show. Like, it's really, really, really good. This is probably the first show that I've ever watched where I liked all the characters in the show. Like all the teen characters. Like I liked every single one of them. There's not a character on the show I don't like. Like I think they handled the characters really well. They had enough time to develop them. I know it's only 8 episodes, but each episode was like 52 minutes to like an hour and some change. So they had enough time to develop every character. Like when you get to the end of the season, you don't feel like anyone was left out. Like they all have a purpose in the show. They all have a storyline and it's really good. Like the band, they have so much chemistry and it makes sense because they're a band in real life and you can feel like the chemistry like bleeding onto the screen, man. Like you actually buy that they're friends. Like everything feels authentic and genuine with them, and just seeing them on screen was just they. It looked like they had so much fun doing this show, man. Like I love all the characters. I did see a few people go, "Oh, some of these characters have similarities to Outer Banks characters." Sure, on a surface level, you can say that. You can go, Charlie and Sophia, you can look at them and go, "Oh, that's John B and Sarah." But in my opinion, I think they have more depth than John B and Sarah because in this show, they get to be teenagers. Like they don't have to worry about a treasure hunt or anything like that, or their life just being in danger. Like no, they just get to be regular teenagers and have regular stories. And like Charlie, like we see, first of all, we see every character's home life, which I don't think we've ever seen that in the YA before, which is really impressive. I mean, they had enough time. Each episode was like an hour, but like Charlie, you see his home life, like you see his parents, like his dad is like a writer and he's having like writer's block. So they're having money issues. They could potentially lose the house. Like, and you see how he's dealing with it. Like he's like really going hard with like the music, trying to get them signed. Like he's really diving deep into the music so that, to make his dreams come true, but also he could potentially help his family out this situation. And they also add another layer into his family dynamic, which is really good. I'm not going to drop spoilers in this review because I want you guys to really go and watch it for yourself to have your own opinion. But yeah, like his story gets really interesting. Sophia, same thing. Like you look at her and go, Sarah, well, no, because I think she has more depth. Like she has a really nice storyline about her mom, and we see how it affects her and her dad, and it's just really good. Like it's really well written, and I think Lila Pate, this was her, I believe this is her first like main role. I think she did a really good job with the material. Like it was believable. Like I really enjoyed her character. But it's not just like the Sophia and Charlie show. Like all the other band characters, like they get stuff. The other female characters, they get stuff to do. Like every character gets a storyline. Like Bez, like he's the drummer. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, please don't let him just be the token black character. And he's not. We get to see his home life. He has a storyline. Like I would argue he has the biggest storyline of the season almost. Like they perform at this wedding and it's this music exec there. And he like goes to talk to her before they perform. And while they're performing, she like is really focused on him. She's like, yo, he's an amazing drummer. And so after they exchanged numbers and pretty much she calls him to audition for this other band who need a new drummer because their drummer is in like rehab or something. And so he's torn between this great opportunity and his growing relationship with the Runarounds. And so we see his dad. His dad is also a musician, and his dad pretty much tells him like, "Hey, you need to take this, opportunity because if your friends was in this position, they would think about themselves." And so he's like conflicted because he's like, "Do I do this and leave the band, or do I get rid of this great opportunity to stay with the band?" Like he's torn between both, and it's just like I think they handled it really well. Like it's really well written and like I love every bit of it. There's also this nice moment when he's out of town actually auditioning for the band where his mom is going through something and she can't get a hold of him because he's like auditioning, and so she calls Wyatt and the band actually goes to his house to take care of his mom until he gets back. Like it's really a sweet moment and it just shows how much of a family the band became. Wyatt, another great character, a little similar to JJ in terms of home life because his mom sucks. Like she's terrible. She's definitely terrible, but the way that they have him deal with his pain is completely different. Like he's not out there crashing out or anything like that. Like music is his safe space. So whenever he gets into a fight or something with his mom, he either goes and like rehearses with the band or he goes to his room and writes a song and plays his guitar. And I really love his character, man. Like I'm looking forward to see what happens with their dynamic because I think where the season end is going to be interesting to see what happens next. But all the other characters like Neil and Ruthie, I love them. I love them. Love their dynamic. I want to see more of them. They were fun this season. And Ruthie, she wasn't just like the love interest. Like she had interest. She had her own thing going on. Like her character just wasn't revolved around Neil. I mean, a big part of her character storyline this season was like the Neil stuff, but it wasn't like her main focus. Like she's actually into like filmography and stuff like that. Like she actually films some of their gigs throughout the season and she actually does their first like I think it's their first music video for Minivan, and it's really cool. Like I was watching that scene and I was just like, man, I kind of want to be in the band. They looked like they was having so much fun and it was just so good. Topher's great. Pete is great. Pete is hilarious. Every scene he's in, he's just hilarious, man. I love his character. And it's crazy because he starts out as like the original drummer before they bring Bez in. And because he's not good, it's like they had to audition a new drummer because he just wasn't good. And instead of being like mad about it, he was like, nah, like I'm gonna be your guy's biggest fan. Like I'm still gonna be around. Like we're all still friends and stuff. And he actually becomes their manager. Like he gets them gigs and stuff. And because they're trying to get signed by the end of summer, and like it's the summer after their senior year, they're trying to get signed. Like for the amount of time that he had, I actually think he did pretty well. Like he did a really good job, and I'm proud of him. Amanda, another character, like the first couple episodes, I was like, man, she kind of annoying. But by like episode 3, 4, I was like, okay, I'm here. And when I did my second watch through, I was like, yep, I don't have any issues with her. I love her, and I love her storyline. It's very subtle, but I love the way they handle it throughout the season. And it's really good. Like the characters are just so good in this show, man. Like You feel it, man. That 5 years, like you really feel it, like how they like managed to make every character feel important. Like no one was wasted, in my opinion. Bro, the music in this show, amazing, bro. I love the soundtrack for this show. The Runarounds, you guys have a new fan. I will be supporting the band from now on, man. That soundtrack is so good. Also, Axel, I will be checking out your band as well. I don't know if you'll see this, but I will be checking out your band. But I also tried to get tickets for the New York show and I couldn't, so that sucks. I need y'all to spin the block back to New York, man. I definitely got to see y'all live. But the soundtrack was amazing, y'all. Like there's not a song on the soundtrack I don't like. Like it's 17 songs and I'm pretty sure I like all of them. And even ones I was kind of like before, the more I kept listening to it, the more I kept liking them. If you've seen the show, let me know your favorite songs in the comments because mine are Funny How the Universe Works. I love Senior Year. 15 Root Beers is really good. Arrhythmia and Ghost are like tied for like my favorite song. They're like 1A 1B. Like I love those songs. Minivan, I love Minivan. Like the soundtrack is just really really good, man. Like I definitely have to see you guys live, man. Man, I'm kind of mad I didn't get to see it. But yeah, the soundtrack is just so good, y'all. Like you definitely got to check this show out. Now, I do know there are some people who are hesitant to get into the show because not for the OBX drama, but for the fact that like Amazon doesn't have a good track record when it comes to its YA content. And understandable because Motorheads just got canceled and I loved Motorheads. Um but this show I feel like has some legs behind it though. Like the discourse around Motorheads was very like minimal. Like there wasn't a lot of people talking about Motorheads, unfortunately. But with this show, it's been out for a week, and the engagement for the show is just growing and growing. Like their music is starting to trend. More people are giving the show a chance. So more people. I've seen a lot more TikToks. Like every time I get on TikTok, I'm starting to see more videos about the runarounds. Like the engagement for this in discourse around this show is starting to grow, and I think that'll help it get more seasons. And I get not wanting to get invested because the show might get canceled. But the one thing I will say for this season is that it doesn't end on a cliffhanger. Like it gives them like a really good ending. Like everything is kind of wrapped up. It feels like the first book of a series. Like you watch Harry Potter, like that first movie, it has like a good ending, but you know it's more to the story. That's pretty much how this is. Like I'm pretty sure the Pate said that they have plans for more seasons for this show, so I'm hoping and praying that they get more seasons because I love this show. Um, but I get not wanting to get invested, but like I said, it does end in a way that like it's no cliffhanger. Everything feels resolved. So if you're worried about that, I still say give it a try. You know, but yeah, I love this show, man. I need more seasons. How many seasons they got planned? I am here, man, because I need more of this. Like, it just feels so good, man. It's just nice to have a YA show that's not about treasure hunting and monsters like Stranger Things or, like a mystery like Jenny and Georgia in the first season. Like, it's just teens just playing music in their band and try to get signed. Like, that's it. It's so good. It's so fun. Like, we needed something like this, man. It's probably my favorite show of the year, like so far, like easily. It might be my favorite show the last couple years. Like this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I know some people might disagree, but I have no issues with this show. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Um, like, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends. I hope that I encouraged some people to watch. Hopefully I did, but you know, let me know if you're someone who didn't watch the show initially and then I changed their mind about it. Let me know in the comments, or if you have watched the show, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.